Good morning, everyone. My name is Parima, and this is my teammate Nip Orapan. We are from G-Rock team. And today, both of us are going to walk you through our business plan. Here is the agenda for today. Let me first start off with addressing the problems we are facing. Number one, waste management. Government organizations spend several millions on waste management each year. And can you believe there are more than 5 million tons of waste, including only water slush and ashes from biomass production each year produced in Thailand? Instead of spending the money on waste management, why not allocating this amount of money on improving the standard of living of the people in the country? The second problem is global warming. The more carbon dioxide emission, the more greenhouse gases produced to the air, causing the more greenhouse effect, which is the main cause of global warming and the rising temperature of the earth these days. The last problem I'd like to mention today is the homeless problems. Over 30,000 of Thai population are homeless, live on the street, have no shelter. Moreover, more than 8% of the Thai population live below the poverty line and might not have the proper housing to reside in. And wouldn't it be nice if G-Rock can help on solving these problems? Nip is going to tell you how we are going to help solving these problems.
Today, we are fortunate enough to have the solution to all those problems and a new market hero. G-Rock is a manufacturer of artificial lightweight aggregate, which is invented by a Thai scientist, intellectually secured by 2 patents. These aggregates are the main material for our building material products. We initially start with the 2 main products, which are lightweight concrete block and lightweight precast concrete. For the lightweight block, it is a building block made particularly for internal and external walling and flooring purposes. These blocks will offer customization for customers. We'll offer different sizes in terms of dimensions and thicknesses. Moreover, our product will be stronger than what is available in the market. Our product will be stronger than the lightweight block by 50%. The weight will be lighter than normal concrete by 100%, and will be lighter than other lightweight block by 21%. For the precast, it is a ready-made building material made with similar components as our lightweight block. It is particularly appropriate for large-scale, difficult, and fast-track projects. Developers will benefit from the fast turnaround time. The processing time will be decreased from, for example, 5 months to only 45 days. Here's the application examples of our products. And why G-Rock? Not only that G-Rock is made of waste, it will also provide superior product properties than any other products available in the market. For example, higher thermal insulating property, resulting in power consumption for consumers, lighter weight, higher strength, and higher water resistance. Here's the demonstration of our product. As you can see, this is our product. It is floating in the water while comparing to the normal concrete that is sinking in the water. As in terms of water resistance, this is the lightweight block that we have purchased yesterday and sink it into water for about 10 hours. You can see that the surface of the product is being decomposed. There are small particles falling off the product, so the product is not really water resistant. Now, Pim will talk more about the abundant opportunity in the market.
G-Rock is going to enter the construction industry, which accounts for 4.3% of our Thailand GDP. Our products mainly falls into the wall panel market, with the overall market size of as large as $1 billion. And we are initially starting off with the fast-growing and rising products in this market, which are lightweight concrete and precast concrete. Our products are more preferred by customers or buyers, from the end users to developers, contractors. End user can enjoy the product and the energy-saving products, the longer products durability, and the construction companies or developers can enjoy the better or higher construction turnover and shorter lead time for construction. Besides all these, G-Rock is relatively cheaper and have higher performance comparing to our other competitors in the market. And to enter this market, we would like to start off with the biggest sector, which is the wholesale market. And here is our marketing plan, including educating users from architects or engineers or construction companies, promoting the brand, the G-Rock brands, and also offering the special discount to first group of buyers in the market.
We have a very strong management team, board of directors and board of advisors who have high experience and expertise in this field. These include the inventor of our product, Dr. Pitak. For our operation plan, we believe that our raw materials will be more than enough, given that we have 5 million tons of ash with nearly 200,000 tons of water sludge released each year in Thailand. Our manufacturing process will be green and effective. For our manufacturing plant will be strategically located between the two main sources of our raw materials. Given our strong R&D team and product launching strategy, we expect to expand our product lines to cover more areas in the market, and we are currently developing new formulas to be able to utilize more types of waste to amplify the social benefits. With this plan, we believe that G-Rock will be highly sustainable in the long term.
With a strong and sustainable business plan, we are projecting the NPV, the net present value of this investment of $3.2 million and the internal rate of return of 84%. And the payback period is only 2 years and 2 months on the initial investment. We are looking at the initial investment of $2.81 million and seeking $0.84 million from the venture capitalists. In return, we are offering 30% of our stake in the company and 2 seats on the board of directors with voting rights. We also provide 2 exit strategies. We can either go IPO or sell the G-Rock to the peer companies with the IRR rate of 89% calculating from the exit value at year 5. And currently we are now at the stage of launching the pilot project, which can produce the G-Rock at the capability of 70 million tons per day, 70 tons per day, and testing the finished products with developers and construction companies, and also educating related stakeholders in the market. G-Rock is not only providing the attractive investment return to the investor financially, socially we are also giving back tremendously.
So here's our theory of change. Our theory of change is that if there is G-Rock in the market, then consumers will choose to use our products. Then non-biodegradable waste in Thailand will be decreased and utilized. And then the society will benefit from saving from power consumption, less carbon dioxide emission, enhanced living quality, not to mention other indirect benefits. These are the 4 main beneficiaries from our impact value chain, including number 1, suppliers of waste. The suppliers will benefit from reduction in waste management expenditure equivalent to 156 million 156 million kilograms in 5 years. The consumers will benefit from power consumption saving equals to $59.4 million in 5 years. And the contractors and the developers will enjoy the saving in their processing time up to 70%. While the society will benefit from the saving in carbon dioxide emission costs of $2.6 million. Apart from these 4 beneficiaries, we'll give back to society by providing our G-Rock home to the homeless people. Quantifying those 3 benefits that I have mentioned, the total benefits equal to $72.8 million in 5 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, with our strong and sustainable business plan, we, G-Rock, are ready to lead change in society, solve the problems, and provide attractive financial return to the investors, starting as soon as tomorrow. Thank you.
So may I remind the team who hasn't presented yet, please leave the room, and the judges, please.
Okay, I have 2 questions for you. It's a very exciting technology. So 2 questions. One, in looking at the product, looks very strong and good display here. But to make the product from ash and sludge may create some byproducts that are even more toxic to the environment. So can you describe about any byproducts in the manufacturing process and how you will treat them?
Because by producing 1 cubic meters of the G-Rock products, we use around 600 kilograms of ash and water silage, and we will not create any byproduct from the production process. But during our production process, we also have a heating process that emits some carbon dioxide. But as I asked the researcher from the product, he said that the trees can release like 1 unit of carbon dioxide, while this one we can...
So we are using ash from the biomass plant. In scientific terms, the biomass plant provides 0 sum of carbon dioxide emission because the tree uses the carbon dioxide while the biomass releases the carbon dioxide. So the total is 0 to the environment.
Comparing to you use the from other power plant, because other sources of power you have to use like the natural gas and like coal, which emit like more carbon dioxide.
Right, but usually when you burn something, it does not just disappear. It creates carbon or methane or something else. So this has 0 carbon emissions and 0 methane emissions?
Mainly from the production side, we would have to say that we do produce some carbon dioxide emission. But comparing to other products in the market, they also produce more carbon dioxide than we do.
Okay, understand.
And to add more to that point, with the use of our products, we will save the carbon dioxide emission, so that will outweigh the carbon dioxide that we release.
Sam
I have a question on pricing. So if I understand correctly, this is a substitute for granite or whatever other aggregate that's in concrete. That's my first question is it a direct substitute? So could somebody who's anyway making concrete blocks or concrete apartment buildings or whatever simply substitute those little things you gave us compared to other rocks? And the second question is, what is the price difference? So I don't know how people buy aggregate. Do you buy it by the truckload or whatever? But what is your price compared to their price in terms of being able to enter the market?
So majority of the product in the market, 40% in Thailand, they use cement block, as you can see in sinking in the water. So for the cement block, it's very heavy, but it's the strength is kind of moderate, but it's very heavy. So some of the contractor or developer try not to sell or to use this product that much, and 30% of the market, they are using bricks, which is very strong, but it's very small size. So the developer and contractor would tend to incur more expenses on manpower or construction transportation time. So therefore, G-Rock product would answer all the problems, because firstly, our product is strong, and relatively to the cement block, our product is relative, at the same level of the strength. And secondly, our product is more of the thermal insulation, which is even more superior than any other product in the market. And the last one, comparing our product to normal lightweight block in the market, our product is very strong that you can just drill the wall without, and hanging the stuff without ruining the structure of the house. But if you do that to normal lightweight block, your house structure will be ruined and it won't be that strong. So yeah. And for the pricing?
For the pricing, this is our cost structure. The cost is only 19 baht per blocks, comparing, and the selling price is 26 baht. Comparing to other competitors, there are 2 competitors that are the leader in the lightweight blocks in the market, which offer the price like relatively higher than our products. We are only 26 baht per blocks.
I have a question about your IP. You have this research director, is he an employee? Who owns the IP? Is it him? Is it you? Is it being licensed to you? How is that working?
The license is owned by all the production techniques is developed by the MTech. MTech is the organization that developed high technological scientific products, construction products, something like that. And we offer them the first large payment to acquire the patent, and then it lasts 5 years, and then we have to renew it. And we have to allocate some percentage of our revenue to MTech. And the researcher is also in our board of management. Management team.
And how much is that percentage of revenue that is going?
For the first phase, you can see that we paid 9% upfront as a patent fee, and then around 10% of our revenue we allocated to the researcher.
And that is an exclusive license is it for Thailand, or is it an exclusive license?
We probably go outbound by joint venture with other local partner.
So currently it's only exclusive for Thailand only. Because the patent is owned by the Thai organization called MTech.
I have a question. Conservative industries like construction are notoriously difficult to get them to change an embedded paradigm like concrete. What do you plan to do to persuade them to take up your product?
At the current stage, we are at the testing stage. We are getting the developers and contractors involved. We are testing the products, whether it works or it doesn't work. And by doing this, we are educating them. And we are educating the experience, the experienced stakeholder in this market. And we believe that by educating the main influencer in this market, we would be able to get more customers in the future.
I would like to add a little bit onto this, because we target the first primary target is the wholesaler. So for the wholesaler, we would educate and introduce our brand firstly to contractor, and secondly to developer. So basically, if we get them to understand and use our product, we would have the volume from them, because they actually use a lot of the bricks to build the house, to build the building, or even the governmental projects. So by entering to the market and targeting them, we believe that it will be the strong target group and strong the customer base that we can expand further.
Have you included industry standards organizations in your stakeholders?
Yes, we did include, right? Include the organization along with the brand introduction and brand awareness along the timeline that we just showed.
And to add more to that point, we have seen a paradigm shift already that the lightweight block is growing at 13 to 14% each year. And the main developers in Thailand are shifting towards using more precast and lightweight blocks.
Steve?
Yeah, so thanks for the sample. It wasn't as tasty as the pancakes, but it's very nice. I noticed in the first year you're assuming already $4.5 million of revenue. And then just after that, it only seems to increase 20% per year. Building on this point that people asked in adoption of new materials, it would seem extremely aggressive in the first year and then disappointingly slow after that. If construction companies are adopting and increasing, so explain to us the rationale of how you build the business.
Or less.
Because at first we assuming that currently the construction industry is growing at around 15% per year. So we assume only 12% per year for our sales revenue, and we capture only 1% of the total market.
But you're growing 100% in 1 year, or 1,000%. I have a different question. So it seems like the homeless problem is an add-in problem at the end, and then you're going to give to charity. Why not build houses for the homeless at the very cheap construction material that you've developed?
We would like to grow this business sustainably and grow the business at the commercial and industrialized level scale that that is big enough that we'll be able to make the large impact on the society as a whole.
Okay.
Not
Great.
to
Thank
very
you.
much.